Hello there, hi, it's Julie Rothall from artyheaven.com. I different change of venue today. I wanted to come on live and give you a bit of an update on what has been. So, I'm actually at home today. I'm working from my office at home. I have got a mountain of paperwork to catch up on. So, I haven't not going to be at my studio today. But I don't know if you have seen my updates. Some of you will have seen this, some of you haven't. So we had a really busy day yesterday, session in the afternoon. Had some of my regular ladies in for the first Wednesday Prosecco night, we call it, wax and wine, and just to get together and some creative time, which was brilliant. Absolutely loved it. We had such a good time. I've got some photos I'll show you in a minute. And did all of that, got home, sat down, had a quick look on my phone, as you do, and I discovered that I have been awarded the Binnie Bernstein Scholarship to go to the Encaustic Conference in the States in May and June next year. This event is massive. I have been drooling and dreaming about this for years. I saw it years ago, and I've just wanted to go forever. And there's just been a number of things, from family logistics through to we've been doing a massive house renovation, all sorts of reasons that we couldn't go. And anyhow, I'm going next year. It is just mental. I am over the moon, absolutely over the moon. Hello, Lee. Hi, thanks for jumping on again. I'm just saying about this of one. I am so stoked, unbelievable. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. So my head, as if it wasn't all over the place enough yesterday, it's even more so. I have got messages pinging. There's groups. There are a few people that I know within the encaustic world online, and they are also. So there have been group chats going around. Oh my God, it's just So I'm very, 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 very excited. You're on the Prosecco with me already. I know. I have to admit, I had a couple more when I got in last night. I was celebrating like mad. I was literally screaming. I was running up and down and screaming. Kids thought I'd gone mental. So anyway, it was very, very fun. So yeah, I'm super delighted about that. I'm so happy. So that is just going to be, it's going to be amazing. So I will make sure I feed all of that back. The reason it's so exciting is that in Europe, there are hardly any encaustic artists. Really, there's a small handful of people. There's such a small niche group of people. And in the States and Canada, it seems to be huge. They can get their hands on supplies, they can get their hands on equipment really easily. And over here, it's like it's just such a struggle to find the equipment. And I don't think people appreciate that. So for someone from Europe I've been looking at it for years, and they have a map of who's going. So you can kind of work out if anybody near you is going. So you can see this on their conference website. And for years, I don't think there's ever been anybody from the UK that's gone. Don't quote me on that, but I don't think there's been anyone from the UK that's gone. So they've gone from Ireland. I think there's two gone from Germany, Switzerland, and maybe Denmark, I think, or somewhere. I can't remember now. But I've been watching it year on year, thinking there's no one from the UK going, and now I am. So yeah, I'm chuffed as mustard, honestly. So that's my latest update on what has been going on there. Yes, so still pinching myself. So it's been phenomenal. Anyhow, in the middle of all of this, as if I wasn't kind of had a lot going on anyway, that has... anyway, it's all good. Hello, Janet. So Janet is also going. I'm just telling people about the scholarship. Janet is another lady just connected with today. She won one of the other scholarships. I think there was 8 scholarships, or maybe 10, I can't remember now. Yes, and Alison as well. Oh my God, just telling everybody about this conference. So anyway, I'm so looking forward to meeting you. I just cannot wait. It's going to be phenomenal. So, and Alison, such a shame you're not going, but anyhow, we've met already. But what I wanted to do was come back on and explain a little bit more about, so if you haven't seen Likewise, Janet, likewise, can't wait. I'm going to keep going with what I've been doing for the last 5 days, because this conference has come in the middle of it, and completely thrown me. But so at the very start of the video, guys, I've just been what had happened. So I'm just saying, I was almost in tears a minute ago. So yeah, go back and check that out. But I will try and stay focused on what I'm meant to be talking about. So if you haven't seen, the last 5 days I've been doing a free online 5-day encaustic wax workshop for people, mostly painting with the iron and the stylus, with the Arts Encaustic style of waxes. But if you haven't seen it, it dovetails so nicely into the Wax and Daymar style of waxes. So I've been doing that. I've had some really, really good from it. And I wanted to give people a bit more of an update on that, really. I've literally been kind of creating it as I go. So I just want to do a bit of a summary for people so they can see what's what. We've had first people signed up already. So what I've done is, for those of you that don't know, I'm going to turn this around in a minute, show you my laptop screen. I've put a couple of bundles together because I just want to help people, as many people as possible, create with this wax that I can. So I'll just quickly run through those and show you where to find more information about them as I go. So yeah, I'll turn that around. But also, I'm going to show you some photographs of our Prosecco night last night. So Paul has just jumped on, I've noticed. So she'll know what to expect. So I just want to share that with you. So I'm going to start. I'll just turn this around quickly. I'm jumping around all over the place here. Bear with me. So what I wanted to do was, if you've seen, created these online. Oh, hang on, it's not that one. I've created these online courses. So basically, hang on, before I do that, let me take a step back, so my head's a bit all over the place. I already created, had already created a painting course, painting with an iron with wax. I created that a number of years ago. So that's been sitting there for a while, and a stylus course as well. And more recently, I have done a Wax and Daymar online course. So off the back of that, what I've done is I've actually bundled 3 courses together to offer them at a really good price for people. So that's basically what I've kind of put here. So and then uploaded that into my online school. So with the online 5-day online workshops I've been doing this week, there are 2 bundles. There is one for people that literally don't have any wax supplies at all, and they want to start from the whole kind of shebang. And I'm not going to go into all of this now. This is on other videos, and I will connect all of this up so it's all in one place for you. So there's like this super wax, which includes those 3 online courses and a big long supply list of encaustic materials that we did in that 5-day free course throughout the week. So there's that one if you haven't got any materials and you want the materials. Or if you just want access to the online courses, there's literally just an online course bundle. So for people who are overseas, or who might have already got a lot of the equipment, so they don't want that whole equipment list, there are 2 options there for you. But what I've done is, I'm not going to go through all of this now. I'll show you where to find. I will link all this up so it's in one place. But you basically get the Paint with the Iron course, the Stylus course, and the Learning to Layer with Wax and Daymar course, which comes to £290. But for this I think it's the 13th of December, I'm going to stop this offer, but it's currently offering all of those for 180. But in addition to that, I don't want people to just buy a course and not go through them. So what I'm going to do is have 3 monthly, well, we do these wax sessions every month anyway. They'll carry on throughout 2020. But we're going to have, as part of this bundle, we're going to have 3 live calls over Zoom conferencing facility on the 2nd Wednesdays of the month. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you some pictures in a minute. So it was the first Wednesday of the month yesterday, and we were up at my studio painting. So I'm going to show you the kinds of things that we do, and that's really to kind of give you the inspiration to go and paint yourself. And then the 2nd Wednesday, we're going to get together on Zoom, and you can either have your camera on or off, depending on how public you want to be or not want to be. And just, it's so nice to talk to people who understand what encaustic is, because for so many of us, we just don't know what it is. And then also there's the 5-day workshop as well that we've been doing. So you basically get these 4 courses plus the other bundles. So it's all through it now because I've been through it on another. And if you buy this before Friday the 6th of December, if you have any VAT or digital tax in your local country, I will refund that out of my money, so that you only pay that £180. It's not that the tax and VAT is being avoided, it's just that I want you to just pay that amount and not pay that plus the whatever the tax or the VAT is. One other thing that has come up is some people have already been through some of my online courses, so obviously they don't want to go and buy the same thing again, but they're really keen on that accountability stuff. So if that's you and you would like to join in, message me, because I've got a separate deal that is just purely for people who've been through an online course. So anyway, there we go. So that's that. I will link all, and I will find it. I'm going to put it into my Facebook group in a minute. And then I'm going to show you the pictures from the Prosecco night. So I will literally put those links into my Julianne's Gallery Facebook page in a couple of minutes. So I'll go and pop those in here so you can go and physically. Let me show you some pictures from last night. So this is my page of all sorts of things that have been happening. Oh, this is me last night yelling about my discovery of winning this this scholarship. My goodness me. Oh, so excited. So excited. Oops. Also, if you want, so this is where to find, so if you want to go into detail, you really want to know more about it, I've done a screenshot where I literally, if I can play, I'm not going to play this properly. So I will literally go through that and talk you through exactly what is what, WordPress, and how they all work. So if you want to see that, that is on there. And it's also uploaded, it's this video on my YouTube channel as well. So you can find me at, this is my YouTube channel. So it's Wax Artist, and I've got, that's where you can find, you've got all the free 5-day, told you my head had gone, free 5-day workshops are linked up on there. That's that screenshot of the online course bundle, which explains everything. And there was a Q&A from yesterday. I'll put that back on there as well. So that is there. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I do apologise, Dad. Christian, is it? Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate all of your support and comments as well. It's really encouraging. So thank you very much. I'm very excited. Catch the start, and you'll hear more about it for you of the replay once this is finished. So I'm going to show you some pictures from last night. So when I'm saying about on these online bundles, this is what I'm talking about here. So in addition to the online courses that come, we're going to do these monthly wax making sessions. Now, I explained during the week that I have these regular ladies. We all get together in the studio, and first Wednesday of the month, we do this basically. So these are photos from last night. So this is my studio. We've got all the fairy lights up, being December. Turned the lights down. Obviously, once we started painting, nobody could see anything, so they all went on again. But that was lovely. That was nice just to kick off. We had a glass of fizz. There we go. We've got our... we were on the Prosecco and the cheese and biscuits. This was some of the waxwork being done on the hot plate. Pam has her emergency tea bag stash tin with her tea bags in. She's a tea drinker, which is perfect. So we're all here working away. I'm not sure what you were doing, Paula, if you're still online, but having a good old giggle there. It was brilliant. It was so much fun. We just came home and our sides were just laughing, or hurting. So doing iron work, hot plate work. And there are some pictures on here, so you can go and look at these. I don't know how well it's coming out on the video, but there are some pictures of Sarah doing her. So Sarah was using the hot air gun, the hot plate, and these silicone things. Oh yeah, we were using a bit. Being December, we had a mince pies out where we were using the heat plates as warming our mince pies up. So it's just about having loads of fun. So these are some of the pictures that were painted, and you can go and look at all of these. Pam did an amazing job of these. I don't know if you saw the stamps we were doing earlier in the week. we were stamping, and then Pam got the stylus out and started drawing these, and my goodness me, they were phenomenal, absolutely beautiful. So it's great because it just inspires everybody. Excuse me. Festive one. So there we go, back to the beginning again. So the rest of us were all giggling and laughing and messing about, and Pam was heads down doing massive, producing so much work, but it was just lovely. It was lovely. So yeah, and they said it was fine to share those pictures up there. So that is what I would like you guys to be doing, but in, you know, your own groups, whether you get together with people or just at home, you know, stick a picture of you up if you want to, or just show some pictures of what you've been doing, what your creative practice is, maybe your studio. So those are just some ideas to give you a bit of an idea and some inspiration. You don't have to share anything if you don't want to, that's absolutely fine too. But it's just good, it just inspires people, and I think it gives people different ideas when you see other people's work. And you're like, oh, that's a good idea. So that's the purpose. And then, as I say, on the second, and what I'll do is I'll just put either a post or a live in the group just as a reminder, basically, for its first Wednesday, what are you painting tonight? And then the second Wednesday is when we'll get together on that Zoom call. So we'll do that in January, February. And then, you know, we'll just see how they go. As I say, it's the first time I've brought this stuff. I've always done this in my workshop, in my studio. But I just want to try it and see how it works out. And let's, you know, see if we can extend that any further, because I think it's a great thing to do. So that's what we've been doing there. So as I say, if you're interested in finding out more about that, I will go and post links into my Facebook page here straight after this call, as soon as I've finished. So feel free to go and have a look at those. As I say, if you want to make sure you avoid any potential digital tax or VAT or value added taxes on top, if you buy by 3 o'clock on that Friday, so tomorrow then, Friday, whatever the date is tomorrow, Friday the I will make sure that you get that amount reimbursed to you. I will actually physically, it's a manual process, I will go and refund that, but I'm only keeping that open until 3 o'clock tomorrow on Friday, because yeah, it's a manual process, and I'm definitely not keeping that bonus open. But it's country dependent. So depending on where you're based, there's no one rule for everybody. Depending on the country you're in, there may be a digital tax added, there may not be. But I want you to literally get £180 and not pay anything extra on top, because it can be an extra 20% on top. Even so, and it's, you know, it adds up to quite a bit. So that's the reason I'm doing that. So that's a bonus for tomorrow. What else was I going to say? Anything else? I can't remember now. I've lost my train of thought. So I will post that up. Oh yeah, and I will make sure that all of this is linked up in one place. The reason I'm at home today is that I know I've got a huge amount of paperwork to do. So I'm just trying to get all of the videos throughout the week linked up in one spot, so that it's easy to, you're not kind of scrolling through, because most of it's been done on Facebook. YouTube is great in terms of finding the videos, but it doesn't have any of the extra additional text that I have been putting into the Facebook group. So I'm trying to kind of pull it all together in one place. So that's what I'll be doing today, doing my very best if I don't get completely sidetracked on Encaustic Wax Conference group chats. So anyway, thank you very much if you've stayed on live. That is fabulous to see you on here. I hope you've enjoyed these, and yeah, I hope it sort of inspires you to start getting creative, or maybe share your work. As I say, go to my Arty Heaven. In fact, let me pull that up, because I haven't had that in front of me each time I've been on here. Arty Heaven Waxy Art and Inspiration group. Let me turn this around. If you go and find this group on Facebook, and the reason for that is if you post on my page, I will see it, but I don't believe many others do. So you'll find, this is where you'll find, so I had the pictures of the girls, so they were creating with their stylus and won the holiday Christmas card competition. There's a lot of this kind of information on there. So you'll find everything's in there as well throughout the week. But yeah, that's where to find that. But if you post here, everybody in the group tends to see it, whereas if you just post on my page, I'm pretty sure, just looking at the reach figures, that it just tends to be me that sees it and nobody else, or I say nobody, very few others, whereas this is a better place to share your work if you want to share. Not that you have to, you just go in there and get some inspiration out, so that's good too. Anyway, I'm up now and I need to go and brain dump all the things that are running around my head that I need to do, and yeah, get some paperwork done this afternoon. Anyhow, I hope you've enjoyed that. Hope you find it inspiring, and yeah, any questions, as always, just let me know. And if I don't respond to anything on Facebook or YouTube, as I keep saying, sometimes the notification, especially with all the notifications going on at the minute, sometimes the notifications don't to actually see the comment, although I can see a notification that's written something. So if you haven't had a response from me and you would like a response, just send me an email, julie@artyheaven.com, and that will come straight through to my mailbox, and I'll know that I'll definitely see it then. Anyhow, thank you very much for jumping on, and thank you for all those comments. And for those of you that are going to be at the conference, I cannot wait to meet you. My goodness me, it's going to be amazing. I didn't get to sleep until the very early hours this morning. I don't know what time it was. I was so excited, I just couldn't sleep. So yeah, so super excited about that. And I look forward to meeting you, or if you can come and jump on and get involved in this online. I want to see as many people as I can creating with encaustic wax. It's just the most beautiful medium. It's tactile, it's therapeutic, it's gorgeous. So let's see if we can get a group of us together doing that. All right. Take care. See you soon. Bye.